Marshmallow Fanboy back with another review, this time of the three main stars of the Marvels coming out this November. I saw this at the comic book store. I hadn't pre-ordered them. I was kind of waiting for them to go down, but I saw them in person and I thought, I'm still gonna wait. So I left them there. And about a week later I came back and two of them were gone. And I thought, well, that does it. I won't be getting all three of them at once, so I probably won't get the one that's remaining. But I found the other two in the comic book store, so I thought, I gotta get all of them. I'm really excited about this movie. With the initial trailer, I was super excited about it, and then the other trailer came out during Comic-Con, and it didn't kill any of my excitement. I probably watched it once a day, on average, maybe once a day for the last couple weeks. Super excited about this. So I had to get them. Of course, you can see the little price tags on them. I paid full retail. I could have waited till Christmas, and these would have been probably half of that, and I couldn't wait to get them. Of course, they're all three part of the Totally Awesome Hulk Build-A-Figure wave, along with Miss Marvel and Karnak and Commander Rogers. I wasn't interested in anything except the movie figures in this wave, so I didn't get the rest of them, and I don't plan on getting the rest of them. But if the rest of them go for cheap, there's no reason I wouldn't want to build the Totally Awesome Hulk. He's an awesome character, and yeah, I'd like to get him before I have to get him fully assembled on eBay. Of course, the way that things go now, you could sort of wait for 4 or 5 years, and he'll probably come out in a 2-pack with somebody else. Maybe another Young Avenger. So this is what the back looks like. It's with the Build-A-Figure piece on the left, their accessories on the right. Miss Marvel, of course, comes with a Flurkin, which is fully engaged, just like it is in the previews. Let's get a look at the side portraits. Very cool. I can't tell if they are... I'm sure there's photographs. The artwork could just be so good that it looks like photographs. Try to get rid of the glare there. But three awesome side photos. They would look really good on your shelf. So that's how they are in the box. There isn't really much to see because they're not back to window packaging yet. So let's break these things out and see what we think of them. Now that they're out of the packages, let's take a closer look at the Marvels from the upcoming movie, The Marvels. First, let's take a closer look at the Build-A-Figure pieces for Totally Awesome Hulk, starting with the torso, which is Miss Marvel's contribution. Very cool, very solid. Not a lot of, there's not any, it's just one color. I think that was the complaint with Chad was one color. The trunks are really nice. The belt is nice, but there isn't any kind of wash to set off anything. But I kind of like it that way. It is after all, it's a comic book character, so it should be maybe not look like it stepped out of a film. It should look like it stepped out of a comic book, and mission accomplished. And the left and right leg are Photon and Captain Marvel's contributions. These are cool. Of course, they're the tops of the thing. I'm not going to put them on, but you can see how they would... Oop, that's wrong. The big toe is on the inside. There we go. Very cool. Of course, they have the double joints. I don't know if they bend up all the way. Maybe once you get them on the torso, they bend all the way. I don't know. Ankle rocker. Yes, ankle rocker. You can't see that, but believe me, the ankle rocker is there. And of course, a foot hinge. So it does that on both feet. And those are the Build-A-Figure pieces, which come with Captain Marvel, Photon, and Miss Marvel. I'm going to put those aside. That's a little noisy. You can see here the first three figures are the movie figures. So the top three figures are the ones that build out the lower torso. So Marvel Boy, Karnak and Commander Rogers are going to build out the arms and the head. I'm excited for people who are collecting the Inhuman figures because we haven't had, gosh, I don't think we've had an Inhuman figure in a while. The last thing that I remember was Medusa. And I'm not sure. I think there was a Lockjaw with some 2-pack or something. I can't remember if Lockjaw was the last thing we'd seen, but I'm excited. Somebody's super excited to get Karnak and build out their Inhuman collections. And that person, I say, awesome. So let's start with Photon. Photon, Monica Rambeau. Let's see. I didn't want to get the wrong Rambeau. Comes with fists. I left her on with the sort of the open hands. The details are really nice. She's got the, I don't know what that logo is. It seems like Captain Marvel had that logo when she was Kree or something. Maybe that's a Skrull logo. I'm not exactly sure. I guess it depends on who designed her uniform. Maybe the Skrulls designed the uniform. That symbol means something though. I've seen that symbol before. And, oh, no, it's not a Ravager's symbol. That would make no sense. I don't know. Maybe that would make some sense. Really nice likeness. I really like that. And the hair, really cool. Really, that's what I've seen in WandaVision and in the trailer. And the uniform is just amazing. I'm sure Andy Park is just like, yes, this is faithful to my design. I'm not exactly sure what Andy Park sounds like. But it's a really cool costume. Really cool. That could be the Photon logo from the, kind of a redesign of the Photon logo from the comic book. Okay, I'm done trying to figure it out. So let's go over the articulation. A little bit to this side. Yeah, a little bit to that side. Side to side action. No head up because the hair. But good head down. Arms stretch out to there. Good wingspan. Bicep swivel. Double elbows. Wrist hinge. Wrist swivel. Mid-torso rocker. Ball jointed legs. Thigh swivel. Double knees. Ankle rocker. Okay, now let's go over Captain Marvel. First, she has a couple different hands. She has these two power effects, which are really nice. Once you take them off, she has fists. And she has kind of an open grip hand. Can't really see that. An open grip hand. And a hand to hold maybe a weapon or something. The costume looks like it is maybe the beginning of the movie. I think there's some trailers where the logo is much larger and more prominent. I'm not sure. At some point, the costume changes. So let's take a closer look at the articulation. Let's take a closer look at the uniform. Some nice little details, some little gold details that don't stand out very much. They could be just a little bit brighter on the uniform, including right down the middle. The star could be a little bit brighter, but maybe it's that subtle in the movie. Maybe I'm judging that weird. Also, the hair is very distinct in the trailer. It's kind of shaved or flattened over here. This could be absolutely accurate. It's probably absolutely accurate. I'm probably misremembering that. As far as the face goes, it looks like the face has a nice, like, kind of texture to it. Like not a texture, that's the wrong word. But it's not all one color. It looks like, makeup has been applied to the head. Not a lot, just real subtle. But it looks like just, some of the things are very plain, and maybe there's a little bit of color on the lips and maybe some on the eyebrows, but generally speaking, the skin is usually one color, and for whatever reason, the skin is kind of popping out at me. So let's go over the articulation. Now that I've made it weird. Let's see, side to side, a little bit side to side where the hair allows it. Really good head down. A little bit of head up. That's pretty good head up for all of that hair. Arms out to there. Pretty good wingspan. Bicep swivel. Double elbow. Wrist hinge. Wrist swivel. Mid-torso rocker. Ball jointed legs. Thigh swivel. Double knees. Foot hinge. Ankle rocker. And last but not least, let's take a closer look at Miss Marvel, starting with her accessory, the Flurkin. The Flurkin is obviously not the cat, I don't think. It's one of the kittens, probably. But there's a really funny moment during the trailer where she first encounters the tentacles of the Flurkin and freaks out. It's a really funny part. And I'm just going to put the kitty Flurkin back over here and out of the way. So Kamala comes with a couple different options for grips. Only one two sort of gripping hands. She has one on her right now. That's another one. She had one fist. One fist. See if that can... One fist. And she has one kind of grabby hand, which is on her right now. I'm super excited to have these figures. The only thing that kind of bothers me is it doesn't look like the actress. The smile is... because it's not her, it just kind of looks a little odd. If it looked like the character smiling, that would have been, if it looked like the actual actress smiling, that would have been awesome because she's full of joy through the whole trailer. She's just a huge bright spot, just a different energy in the trailer. It's super awesome. I loved the series. I loved the introduction. I love the comic book character. I can't wait to see more of her in the Marvel Universe. But this figure is maybe not the head. Maybe the head is just a bad sort of a representation of the character. But I am happy with the uniform, and at some point we're going to get a head that we're happy with, and we can swap that out. But for right now, I mean, you could even put the old head on with the mask. And I get that she's not wearing a mask in the movie, but still, most people wouldn't notice that on your toy shelf. So knock yourselves out. So a lot of cool details. It does look very much like her other uniform. Has a lot of nice touches. The Marvel's swoop in there. Photon's logo is from the Marvel's logo. I think it goes into the A when the logos all come together. So I think there's kind of a mix of logos in there. A Captain Marvel logo, a Photon logo, and a Captain Marvel, a Miss Marvel logo in the logo for the trailer. So I'm not sure if I'm right about that or if that's maybe a coincidence. But let's get to the articulation. No side to side. A little side to side. A little bit of up. A little bit of down, but the hair sort of makes it go right back to where it was. You have to kind of move the hair a little bit to kind of get a different expression. Oh, with her head tilted in the grin. It is uber creepy. The scarf, you could probably take off the head and take off the scarf, and that might make a little more head movement. So if you're trying to get her in a certain position, looking over her shoulder, looking to the side or something like that, you could probably move the hair, move the scarf, and you'd probably get a little bit of head up or down and side to side. Arms out to here. Pretty good wingspan. Bicep swivel. Double elbow. Wrist hinge. Wrist swivel. Mid-torso rocker. Thigh swivel. Double knees. Foot hinge. Ankle rocker. And that's it for the Marvels figures. These are 3 great figures. The two of them are, new. One of them's a new uniform. One of them, I think, Captain Marvel, at least we've gotten that uniform before from Endgame, maybe with a different hairstyle. I'm not absolutely positive, but Photon is the first time in the line. It's a very cool figure. These three are great characters, and they're going to be great together in the movie. I'm super looking forward to it, and I was super glad to pay full price, add these to the collection, break them out, take a closer look at them, and add them to my collection. Stat. I'm super enjoying watching both trailers, and I can't wait to watch the film. And hopefully you guys aren't super burnt out on the movies. You guys are looking forward to it too. So until next time, enjoy your toys.